Hello everybody, I'm Harpreet Lugani. I'm an integrated natural therapist. I'm a yoga trainer, I'm a naturopath, I'm a nutritionist, and I'm a foot reflexologist and a meditative therapist. So, my approach is to heal the body with using all these therapies to achieve a balanced state of being. I believe that body has enormous healing powers, and if tapped rightly, body can heal itself. As we are going through trying times, working from home, homeschooling of children, unemployment, and there is lack of physical contact with our friends and family members, also there is fear of catching this virus. So many challenges are today before us. Feeling depressed during these trying times is very normal. Feeling low is very normal, but at the same time, however, I would say that depression should not be taken as a stigma. We should embrace this feeling, we should accept it so that we can come out with some solution. It's very important that we should identify the signs of slipping into depression. The stressors, life stresses I just mentioned, they can be sometimes very overwhelming that there is a constant state of sadness, and the behavior changes accordingly. There are sleep disorders, there's appetite disorders, either you start eating too much or you eating too less. So these are the symptoms that you should look for, and you should identify that you are depressed. And once you identify, you it is very much required to address the problem and admit candidly that yes, I am not feeling good, I am feeling very toxic from within, I'm not fine. You have to say it, you have to pronounce it, you have to vocalize it. Why I'm reiterating this, that you got to vocalize this problem of yours. Why? Because I see the pattern in people that they don't like to talk about it. They are very rigid to even show that they are going through these problems, and sometimes they are control freak. Okay, I can handle myself, but no, the you can you got to ask for help. So being a control freak, it's every other person's problem. So it's better to discuss and reach for help. Otherwise, you're gonna get more deep and deep into depression, and maybe a trail of other physical ailments also can follow. Medication helps in many severe cases, but medication always comes with side effects. If we look deeper, among many other causes, it is the stress of modern lifestyle that leads to feeling of loneliness and striving for somewhere to belong. And this pattern of sense of lack of belongingness is seen in all different age groups. For instance, in youngsters, there is a striving to attach to some organization or some group, and the pain of being left out is so great. I mean, it leads you into depression. So they make extreme compromises to get attached to the same group, and and when you make a compromises way too far, definitely you are going to get into depression or frustration. The same pattern can be witnessed in adults also. For example, in women, attach themselves to get together groups or meet up groups, and then they become rigid about them. I don't mean to say that you don't attach to the groups, because mingling in a group or sharing in a group is a very good, stress buster. But I mean to say that you don't lose your real self in order to be around. And first and foremost is the belong to yourself, accept yourself, empower yourself. Once you, and self talk is very important at this time. You talk to yourself, you know yourself, sit with yourself, talk. I mean, be addictions like smoking, drugs, and alcohol, they are the results of when you are not able to make peace with yourself. So these addictions crop up, and also like overeating, weight gain, which is a very common problem these days. These are all, side effects of those psychological problems that we deal due to the modern lifestyle. So find what you really value in your life. Once you find that, once you make peace with yourself, once you accept yourself, you'll be amazed that people accept you like unconditionally. So it's a great freedom. A few generalized suggestions that can prevent the onset of depression. First and foremost, exercise regularly. uh, if I say exercise regularly, please don't take the pressure of joining a gym, or doing cycling, or maybe run a marathon. No, it's just about taking a walk around your house, or just doing some sit-ups, or doing some lunges at your place. So the idea is to just get up and move. You'll really feel a lot of difference. Set a routine for yourself. Again, if I say set a routine for yourself, you are not to copy anyone. Just set a routine which is really doable. And once you, one day, if you're not able to do it, don't be guilty about it. Wake up another day and say that yes, today I may be successful. As a nutritionist, I suggest my clients to make a change in their diet, from deleting all the junk and refined food to fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, green leafy vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and opt for organic food, so that you end up pouring in chemicals and stressors not into your body. So better you take organic food. As a naturopath, I tell my clients to have an exposure to sun for at least 20 minutes a day. That is in the morning, early morning sun. That's very good for your vitamin D levels and calcium levels, and remain in fresh air. Yoga is very good for this, to improve your happy hormones, and also meditation helps a lot to calm you down, to relax. Last but not the least, practice gratitude and affirmation, staying positive and grateful to existence for giving us this opportunity to live in this miraculous body, and being grateful for there is always reason for being grateful. So being grateful for this body, for this mind, for beautiful surroundings. If you have 5 minutes of sadness, don't linger on for 24 hours. Just snap it and live your life. You'll feel really calm and relaxed. Sometimes surrendering to existence also lifts off a lot of burden from us, and it's a beautiful feeling of being light and relaxed. In the current situation, I would advise that first thing first, uh, plan but not over plan. Be in present. And how much money is enough? That you can ask this question, you can ask yourself, and look at the problem and say that you are well equipped to handle the problem, and you will be able to handle the problem. Empower yourself, have confidence in yourself. It is you to identify what kind of personality you are, what makes you more sorted. And also for some, it is just a small change in a diet makes a difference. For some, listening to some motivational speaker makes that essential conversion. And it's you to find, or learning some creative activity makes that flip. So as I conclude, I would say that stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and do not ignore any aspect of your being, maybe physical, mental, emotional. So let's be balanced and happy. Thank you.